So, here we are for the third day of Christmas. And this is a review I am kind of interested in doing from the very beginning. I'm not gonna go... And, well, considering I was a toddler when the show was huge, it makes sense why I wanted to look at it. But still, so... I'm sure at least some of you would know the name of Bob the Builder. Oh boy, was that such a big show growing up. It was, and still is, a bit of an iconic part of children's television history. It's not as big as, say, Tom the Tank Engine, honestly. Sorry, I'm just fixing things up here, but, there is still an important thing. He is a very important part of children's television. And, well, let's be fair, you're bound to get some, like most children's television, you're bound to get some Christmas specials here and then. And, well, let's be fair, this is the most well known. So, what is the premise behind it? Now, just so you know, I don't actually own this. I recorded once when I was a kid. My parents recorded this on a VHS tape, but that's forever gone. But moving on. So, Bob the Builder, if you don't know, is a builder living in the town of Bobsville who works with his anthropomorphic machines. Yeah, well, I didn't say it was realistic. So, but in this one, it's Christmas time and Bob's getting ready to set out for the town's Christmas festival, which has booked together a famous musician and with his band after coming off a hit tour. But he's also excited because his twin brother Tom is coming home from Christmas, who lives not far away from the North Pole. And Tom's trying to eagerly get back home to reunite with his brother. But unfortunately, he misses his boat, so it looks like it's all doom and gloom in that sort of department, which he unfortunately says to Bob. But Bob still has to work on getting the town's festival set in stone. And while he's worrying about getting the stage set, the singer is currently battling for laryngitis. And Rolly, one of the machines, is trying to build up the confidence of one of the backup vocalists to take over, who's named John, played by Elton John. Yeah, let's get on to it. So Elton John is the big factor of this special. And look, considering how big Elton John is, and this is made in England, it makes sense why you would add him in it. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine if you have Elton John make a cameo on this. But the whole character behind it, that's just so strange. He's playing a guy called John, who's riding Crocodile Rock in a different universe, and then eventually turns to replace the pop star, he turns into the pop icon that we all know, and I'm like, wait, what? As a kid, I'm fine with it, but looking as an adult, I don't know, it just seems so weird. And while I will give credit to the main premise of the story, there are way too many side plots in this. I've already talked about the whole laryngitis thing, the singer and the Elton John factor. But you've also got Dizzy, the cement mixer, wishing to hopefully see Santa Claus. You've got Spud the Scarecrow, constantly causing mishaps, including destroying the town's angel, so he has to dress up like one. And I'm like, oh, come on, really? Look, Spud's my favorite character in the TV series, in the show, but still, really? There are other ways of incorporating of these characters. And look, I'm going to be honest, it's not my favorite of the Bob the Builder specials. There are a lot better. I'll one day review the best one by far, but that's a future day. But what does work in this? Well, even though I did say it's off-putting, Elton John singing Crocodile Rock on the show is great, and I love it. The stop motion is, of course, as great as always. It had a good unique style and it worked. In similar, it's not as similar to Task's Tank Engine, but it's close-ish, I guess. The characters are still the same characters, well, the original ones. And then I give credit that this special has heart in the right place. The only big problem is the jarring Elton John factor. Look, and again, he works fine. He does a good performance. It's just the whole idea of the character. If he was just playing himself, like the advertising for this special I think said, I'd be okay. But, the whole character behind Elton's playing is, just a little strange. But overall, I still give credit to this, and you know what? I think it could have been a lot worse in Christmas specials. I've just come after watching Beauty and the Beast: The Enchanted Christmas, so yeah. I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10 half stars. I like it, and it still holds up in most ways, even years later. So yeah, it's not as bad as what I'm saying. And I could give it high, but I'm comfortable giving this at the very least. So what's next in my reviews? Well, my Christmas reviews. Well, I'm going to continue on with a TV series, and this time go to one of my favorite TV shows. It's not Mr. Bean. I've already done that. But this time it's time to head. I'm going to be on an island, so to speak. But in the meantime, House Mouse Reviews is out, and I'll see you later for my next review. Ciao.